Are you still at work, Luther? I'll just text you what I need to tell you. It's about my business trip to Okinawa that I was supposed to come home from today. My flight was delayed because of the typhoon, so I'm going to be staying here for 1 more month. Also, Ellen's going to be coming home from school early because of the typhoon. She's going to be home earlier than usual, so take care of her, okay? Can you talk right now, Mrs. Banks?
Oh, hi, Alexa.
Did the typhoon hit there as well?
Yup. It looks like the real storm is yet to begin. But already the weather is getting rough. That reminds me. You were supposed to come home from your business trip to Okinawa today, right? How is it over there?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I can't come home today since my flight's been delayed because of the typhoon.
Oh, the weather's still bad over there?
The typhoon's already passed, but the flight I was supposed to be on was delayed. I probably won't be able to get home by tonight, so I'm going to stay here for 1 more day.
I see. Take care then.
There's one more thing I want to talk to you about. You can see our house from the apartment you live in, right?
What? Well, yes, I can.
Can you see if the light in our house is on or not?
Sure thing, I guess. Your house is right across the street and I can see it from my veranda.
To tell you the truth, I can't contact my husband, even though he's supposed to be working remotely today.
Considering the weather today, he's probably at home if he's a remote worker, right?
It's fine if that's the case, but Ellen's elementary school is making the kids go home early today because of the typhoon. I told him about this, but he wouldn't reply. I'm worried about Ellen, so I would appreciate it if you could check in on her as well.
So I should just check in on the house, right?
Yep, thanks. Mrs. Banks? How was the house?
Alexa, it's terrible! I found Ellen outside on her own in the middle of the typhoon.
What?
I take a look at your house from my veranda just like you told me to, which is when I saw Ellen curled up in front of your front door. I rushed and brought her into my house and made her take a bath. Luckily, she had no injuries, but she's just a 9-year-old girl. This is terrible.
Why was she there? Was my husband Luther not inside the house?
He probably wasn't. When I saw Ellen, my first thought was to bring her into your house and give her a bath. But when I tried to open the front door, it wouldn't open. I asked Ellen about it, and she said she forgot her keys in the house that morning. So I then brought her into my house. I gave her some hot milk when she got out of the bath, and she was probably so relieved that she's now sound asleep.
So that's what happened.
I was thinking about asking Ellen what exactly happened, but I thought that she needs to rest first, so she hasn't told me anything yet.
Not knowing what happened makes me really anxious, but thanks for saving Ellen. If you don't mind, could you take care of Ellen until I get home?
Of course. The rain is just getting stronger and stronger, so there's no way we can leave the house right now.
Thanks, I'm counting on you.
Still, though, I wonder where Luther went off to. Me and my husband tried contacting him from both our smartphones, but he wouldn't reply. I gave him a brief explanation of what happened and told him that Ellen was safe with me, but my texts remain unread. But his car was gone, so it's likely that he went off somewhere.
Understood. Thanks for the information. Can you tell me if you find out anything important? I know you have Ellen to take care of as well, so you don't need to exert yourself too much.
It's fine. Me and my husband will take turns looking after her.
Sorry for everything. I wouldn't know what to do without you.
Oh, hi, Alexa. You were texting me? I was so focused on my work, so I didn't notice until it was late at night now. Sorry, remote work is so scary because there's no one to tell you to take a break at times like this. I also had a text from your mom. Oh, I see. You couldn't come home because your flight was cancelled. Because of the typhoon, right? And Ellen is at your mother's apartment as well. Got it. Got it. Well then, I think I'll go to bed now. Good night.
Good morning, Mom. How are things over there?
Alexa, I was just thinking about contacting you. I took a look at your house from my veranda, and I saw your husband coming home in his car. Did Luther have a sister or something?
Nope, he only has one brother. Did something happen?
You're probably going to be very surprised at this, but I'm sorry. I saw him going to your house with a young woman.
Huh? Are you sure that's what you saw?
Sorry, I know this is all so sudden.
What? There's no reason for you to be sorry. You did nothing wrong, Mother. Anyways, I need to get home as soon as possible because I can't do anything from here. I'm about to board the airplane. I can come home as soon as I turn in some papers involving my business trip to my office. I'll go directly to your house. I'll probably be there a bit past noon.
I understand. But still, I'm glad today was a day off. We're still taking care of Ellen, all right?
Yep. Thanks. Luther, it looks like you were so focused on your work that you didn't notice my text until late at night yesterday. But didn't you notice that you had locked Ellen out?
What? Oh, yeah, sorry about that, Alexa. I'll express my sorry and gratitude to your mother later. Anyways, though, you're working now, right? You said you were going to go to the office after your plane arrives, right? Must be tough having to work on a weekend.
Oh, I didn't say that I was going to work at the office.
What?
There are employees that go to work on weekends, but today's actually a day off for me, and I just had to go to the office to take care of something because my plane was delayed yesterday. I couldn't bring home important papers involving a business deal, you know? I just made a quick pit stop at the office to store the papers.
What? Does that mean that... Where are you right now, Alexa?
I don't know. Where do you think I am?
I have no idea. Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I guess there's no use hiding anything from you now that I'm already here.
What?
You're currently in her bedroom, right?
What?
Why don't you and the woman you're with come down to the living room?
What?
Of course, I'd appreciate it if you two put your clothes on.
Hey, hold on. Alexa? What do you mean exactly by that?
Are you actually pretending you don't know what I'm talking about? I know all of it now, you asshole.
Damn it. Shit! All of you just had to come. You didn't have to kick me out like that, you know?
I don't think that's what an asshole says after doing an asshole thing in a house that I own.
Why'd you have to call my mother as well, though? I was told not to come home to my parents' house because of that.
It's probably because your mother loves her only grandchild, Ellen, so much. And it's only been a few years since she divorced your father for cheating, right? To think that her own son would do the same thing. What you did was probably like rubbing salt on a wound that was yet to fully heal. No wonder she was furious with you.
Damn it.
Oh, that reminds me. I also told the husband of the woman you were with about the relationship you two were having.
You what?
They're also talking about divorce.
Hold on a minute. You knew who my girlfriend was, but you still...
Of course I did. You would think that it's obvious that getting caught with the wife of the CEO of the company you work at is a serious deal, but you still did it seems.
Shit.
You're probably going to go through a lot starting now, right?
Nah, don't do it.
I wonder if they'll even let you stay in the company. You thought that no one would find out you were skipping work and making out with your girlfriend instead, since you work remotely, right? It seems that you two went to a love hotel in the middle of a working day even.
How should I have guessed that I might have been caught even when I work remotely?
Apparently, it's not that hard to check if you're actually doing work, or not by looking at computer logs and at when you logged in and logged off. It's amazing how much technology has advanced, don't you think?
Who cares about how much technology has advanced?
Well, we're done here, right?
What?
I booked an appointment at a lawyer's office tomorrow. I need to prepare for it.
A lawyer?
What are you surprised at? I told you about it the day I got proof that you were cheating on me, right? That I would hire a lawyer to make you pay an alimony, and also pay for Ellen's child support.
I don't have that much money. I'm even about to be fired from my job. Why are you getting so mad even? It's just one time I cheated on you. All you have to do is be a bit patient so we can work things out without having to divorce. I'm not paying you a cent. How'd you find out? I thought that no one would find me here.
Oh, you received the content certified letter, did you? I've already gotten hands-on information saying that you ran to your father's house.
What?
You see, your father deeply regrets that he cheated on your mother.
Huh?
You were wrong if you thought that your father, who had done the same thing as you in the past, would side with you.
What?
Basically means that your father is on my side.
Huh? What did you say?
Anyways, apparently you turned in your letter of resignation to your company.
So what if I did?
If that's the case, it seems your father's going to make you work at the construction company he's been working for ever since he and your mother got divorced.
Huh?
I only heard about it after your mother told me. But it was called the Iwanami Group, right?
The Iwanami Group?
Apparently they're famous for reforming social degenerates like you.
Any social degenerate can become an upstanding human.
Oh, so you knew their model.
So it wasn't just me imagining things when I thought that my father seemed different to who he was a few years ago?
Well then, good luck becoming an upstanding human.
Wait,
I won't wait.
I don't wanna!
Goodbye.
No!
Luther's father pretended to sympathize with Luther when he fled to him. But he actually told me about it immediately. Thanks to the work of my father-in-law, who is nothing like he was a few years ago and is now basically a saint, the Iwanami Group arrived 1 hour after me and Luther's final conversation. Luther was taken away in a black van screaming, "You lied to me!" It seemed that the CEO's wife was also sent to the Iwanami Group through a different acquaintance of hers. Thanks to them, I received the alimony asked for from both Luther and the CEO's wife. And I also received child support for Ellen every month. After the divorce, it was decided that I would live with my parents. Ellen, who loves her grandparents, was overjoyed when I told her about it. I plan on overlooking the growth of this beautiful child as her role model, and live from now on as an upstanding human being.
Hi, Cassie. It's been a while. Are you actually planning to come to the class reunion?
Is this Tara? It's good to hear from you. Yeah, I'm planning to come.
Oh, really? You're coming?
Is there some problem with that?
Well, yeah, kinda.
What?
I'm uncomfortable with having someone as poor as you sitting at the same table as us.
Excuse me? As poor as me?
Yeah? You work in a factory, don't you?
What does that have to do with being poor or coming to the class reunion? I know people have different definitions of wealth, but I'm not as poor as you think I am.
But you do work in a factory, right?
Yeah, but so what?
What's the factory's name?
Bridgewell Fabrication.
Yep, I knew it.
Knew what?
My husband is the CEO of one of your company's clients. Oh, isn't that great?
Oh, small world, huh? I think I remember hearing about that actually. Does your husband work at Wagner Industries?
Yes, that's the one. So you get it now, right?
Get what?
Are you really going to make me be this explicit? I guess I have no choice. I don't want to associate with your type. You're a poor loser.
Well, Tara, I see you haven't changed a bit since middle school. Do you think you can act like an adult during the reunion, at least?
Oh, why should I?
Tara, you're 35 and acting like a teenager.
Excuse me?
Is that all you wanted? I'll see you at the reunion, Tara. Let's try and be civil to each other, okay? Bye for now.
You really don't get it, do you? We are not the same class of human, Cassie. As a person and as a woman, I am superior to you in every way. Get it? You're a loser, Cassie, a loser. You may have duped the teachers and our classmates into thinking you were something special back in middle school. But this is real life now. I'll make sure you understand that the day of the reunion. So be prepared for that. Are you serious? You actually came? Even after I went to the trouble of warning you. Oh, it must be nice to be so blissfully unaware of your stature in life. It's so pathetic, I actually feel bad for you. You seem like you need another lesson. So, I'll take this opportunity to show everyone here that I'm a winner and you're a loser. Oh, this is so much fun! Do you finally get it now? Your cute little act from middle school doesn't work in the real world. Go back to where you belong, factory girl. Sweaty and covered with grease.
Tara, would you mind explaining why you just threw a glass of wine all over me? Do you have any idea how hard it's gonna be to get this red wine out of my dress?
I don't see why you're complaining. I went to the trouble of picking the perfect wine for you.
The perfect wine for me?
The bottle must have only cost $10.
What difference does it make how much it cost?
Ugh, yes, you wouldn't know the value of a fine wine, would you? When you drink fine wine regularly like me, you develop a more refined taste. I tasted a bit of the wine I threw at you beforehand, and I knew right away that it was the kind of wine sold cheap by the gallon at every supermarket in town. Like I said, it was perfect for an uncultured woman like you.
I'm sorry. I must have missed the sorry somewhere in there.
Oh, don't cry over cheap spilled wine, Cassie. If it worries you, I can always buy you another bottle.
That was a vintage wine that the reunion organizing committee paid for out of their own pockets.
What?
Now go and apologize to them. Do you know how much one glass of that normally cost? But in any case, let me ask you. Why did you throw a cup of wine at me? Aren't you embarrassed to be acting so immature?
Me? You're the one acting immature.
What are you talking about?
I told you before. I'm married to the CEO of Wagner Industries, a client of your employer, Bridgewell Fabrication.
I am aware. So what?
So you need to know your place. You're nothing but a laborer for a subcontractor.
Wait, subcontractor?
Class reunions are for those who have actually made something of themselves. Not for manual laborers working for chicken feed. Do you have any sense of shame at all? Everyone staring at you right now can see you for what you are, and you don't even realize it. How immature can you be?
Do you even know what that word means? I'm pretty sure they're looking at you because you randomly decided to throw a glass of wine at me.
In any case, this is a class reunion, not a poorhouse. Go home!
Well, I suppose I am now covered in red wine, so I'll step out for a moment. But it's odd that you'd be so confident in your position as the wife of a CEO. It makes me think you're not aware of just what sort of position your husband's company is in.
Oh, you're pathetic. You really don't know what you've lost, do you? Just go home to your subsidized apartment. You've already done enough to ruin the evening.
I'll let you in on some important information.
Oh, what information could you possibly offer me? How to apply for an EBT card?
You seem to be under the impression that Bridgewell Fabrication is a subcontractor, but you've got it completely backwards.
Backward?
We're the prime contractor. Wagner Industries is a subcontractor.
Well, what do you mean?
I mean, it's not like one of our companies is the boss of the other or anything. But man, executive wives are really all alike, aren't they?
When will you start making sense?
Your husband's company is going under.
What? What is the meaning of this? My husband's company is going bankrupt because of yours? How dare you do this to my husband's company? Were you just jealous of me living the life you could only dream of? But first, you need to explain one thing to me, Cassie. How did you become the CEO of Bridgewell Fabrication?
So you talked to your husband then?
Explain yourself!
I'll go slowly, okay? First, your story about my company being the reason for Wagner Industries' bankruptcy? That's not entirely accurate.
Not entirely accurate?
We do have Wagner Industries make some of the parts in our products. But, and I take no joy in saying this, Wagner's product quality has dropped significantly ever since the new CEO took over.
It did?
It's dropped to the point that it's starting to affect our products. So we decided to cut off the contract after this year. After that, it was a domino effect of other companies reaching the same conclusion. And ever since the other day, news has started to go around that Wagner Industries is filing for bankruptcy.
Well, that's impossible.
It's not just possible, it's the plain and simple truth. I did what I needed to do to protect the quality of my own company's products. It's nothing personal, just business.
But then, wait, how did you become the CEO? You must have played some dirty trick to rise up the ranks that far.
Nope, no tricks. It's a really simple story, actually. Bridgewell Fabrication was founded by my grandfather. I'm the third generation CEO.
It's your family's company?
I was intending to take over the company, so I studied. And I've been working hard at expanding the business ever since I became CEO 2 years ago.
Well, that's...
Well, I think that should answer all your questions. Can I go now?
Oh, wait, could you hire my husband at your company?
You want me to hire your husband?
My husband has, well, earned the ire of his family for running his father's business into the ground. They said they won't contribute a cent towards the debt that he's incurred.
So, you want me to give him a job?
I'm not asking for much. He's got plenty of experience at the corporate level. He'd make an excellent member of the board of directors.
No thanks.
Why not?
There are no open board seats at the moment. And even if they were, I'm not very interested in hiring someone who has consistently looked down on me for being a woman CEO. I'm not gonna hire someone who'd cause me nothing but trouble.
Oh, but you have to! If my husband doesn't find work soon, I'm going to have to find a job.
Huh, so you just wanted me to finance your preferred lifestyle.
Well, I can't work. I've never had a job before.
That does not surprise me at all.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm done explaining things to you. I've had enough for this evening. Think about it yourself. Bye.
My husband is suing me.
Huh?
I thought I could escape his debt by divorcing him. But he found out about my boyfriend, and now he's suing me for infidelity.
Boyfriend? You were cheating on him?
My husband is so straight-laced, I needed some excitement. What else was I supposed to do, be in a boring marriage? How could he sue me for this?
I'm not touching that one.
Why are you being so cold to me?
I'm sick and tired of explaining everything to you.
But I need someone to talk to.
I'm blocking you.
Wait, don't!
Bye-bye. Tara tried to avoid dealing with crushing debt by divorcing her husband. But in an unexpected twist, her affair got uncovered. So now she went into debt herself to pay the damages to her ex-husband. Plus, their savings account was drained, so she didn't get a cent out of the divorce. As if that wasn't enough trouble for her, it turns out she still hadn't paid off some debts from when she was single. She's now up to her eyeballs in six-figure debt. She isn't on good terms with her own family. So she's finally getting a job, which is probably for the best. It seems like she's having a hard time giving up her pampered lifestyle, though. So it's no surprise that her spending habits are hampering her from being able to work her way out of debt.